Hi, I'm Fausten Arafay. I'm your professor for EDL 687, and I am pulling together this um, webinar on how to use the Blackboard 9. Some of you probably are familiar with it. This is new for SCSU. It's a pilot that we are involved with, and I hope that that's okay. I am finding it pretty easy to use, but you'll have to be your own judge. I apologize that the other one that I taped, which took a long time, for some reason didn't record properly. So here I am doing it again. So the first thing I'd like to do is to share with you Firefox. So this is my application here, and you should be able to see it. And here's Blackboard Learn. Now, you know, I'm wondering whether you can see. Let me just put this on full screen here. All right, I'm hoping that that's okay. So now, to log in, you type in your username, just the first part, and then the password, which is welcome, lowercase. Okay, and you log in. Now, you will not have this many courses probably, but you want to click on your course, EDL 687. And when you come in, the first thing that you may want to do is change your password. Go to My Institution, go to Personal Information, change password, and then you can change your password, okay, and submit. Okay. Once you've done that, you can go back to our course. And what you'll see in our course is this main page. If you see this here, course management, that area you don't have on your Blackboard. This is my teaching area, but you do have this area. You can open and shut this menu by clicking on the gray area. This will take you to this very first page. This here is a link that has the syllabus, the handbook, and I've also included the introductory PowerPoint that we viewed at our meeting. This is the area that you want to be using mostly, okay? Here's a discussion board that you all can be involved with if you want to send messages to one another and talk about things. And we'll talk about that in a moment. I'm going to go back to the content area. This is where you will continue to send your log of hours. And so you'll click on this, and every time you want to open and put in your log, you can say, here is my most recent log. And then what you would do is you would attach the file by clicking on Browse My Computer. You would find wherever your log is. Let's put something in here. What we can put there. Here, we'll put a picture. All right, I'll open that. Maybe this one. Okay, we'll open that. That's just an image, and then you submit. Okay, and that's going to be, you know, here is my most recent log, and then you finish it. You can say okay, or you can start another submission if you have something else. Okay, so that's for your log of hours. In the reflections area, as you know, you need to do 3 reflections this semester, one at the beginning of every month. And so here are, you could do 1 PIP reflection and then 2 of any of these other ones. So choose which 3 you want to do, and when it's time, you will submit your reflection in the same way by typing me a message. You can do it here as well, and then you attach a file. I prefer that you attach a file rather than put the submission directly in this submission box. because I sometimes take the Word document and comment in the Word document and then attach it back to you. So if you could do it that way, that is better for me. And that's the reflection area. And then this is the PIP and other materials area where you will put in your PIP plan and your worksheet. This is where you would put your community service proposal. And then this is where I'd like you to put your scanned educational leadership self-inventory, the first part, the pre-assessment. Okay, so take that pre-assessment as soon as you can and scan it in. There are times when you'll be involved in a group, and I'll create a group for you here. My grades is where you should be able to see your grades. Sorry. Because I'm an instructor, I don't have grades here. And then there's a help area as well, where basically it's a knowledge base and you can find things that you're looking for. Okay. So let me figure out how I get back now that I've done this. Home. Oh, that's that home. Right, let me stop this from being full screen. All right, I'm going to stop sharing now. Here we go. And I think that that is largely what I wanted to share. Just to remind you that your logs are due every 2 weeks. So there's a log starting now. We're at the beginning of February, so go ahead and submit your first log of hours. I would like to clarify that logged hours, you should just be logging everything that you do and trying to fit them into those 4 categories: strategic leadership category, organizational leadership category, professional community, not professional, looking here, political and community leadership, and instructional leadership. Those are the 4 areas. And you don't have to get it right. I will work with you to make sure that your log reflects your, the appropriate calculation of your community hours. Also, you should be getting ready to submit your PIP and just a draft PIP, certainly by the end of this week if you can. And also, if you could send to me your contact information for your mentor, all the information that I would need to get in touch with them, their title, their address, their email, etc. That would be great. You can send that by email to me. And you do not need to start working on your community service proposal at this time, but I'd like you to just start thinking about it a little bit. What might you do? Because that's something that tends to sneak up. And make sure that you complete and scan and post your LC. So at this point, I am going to leave you there. The last thing is that if you have not already called to schedule a meeting with me, I would like you to do so as soon as you can. And other than that, I just very much look forward to working with you. This is going to be quite independent work on your part that you do with guidance from your mentor and me. And it's a lot of fun. It's very interesting. And so I look forward to working with you on it. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll be in touch soon. Okay.